Good morning once again, grade 11, and welcome. And it's the physical science time. And today you will learn about the formation of light elements in the early universe called the Big Bang Nucleosynthesis. So, again, this is our first lesson, and I hope you have your science notebook with you to write all the notes from this presentation. So, are you ready? So, again, you just watch and write this lesson, and tomorrow I will be having an oral. Okay, this is at the end of this video, you should be able to explain how these light elements are formed. So, if you see, we have here the four light elements, mga gaan nga elements. So, we have the hydrogen, helium, lithium, and beryllium. But first, do you still remember the periodic table of elements? Let's try to check. So let's review the periodic table of elements. So let's look at this picture. So here we have different groups of elements. And you can see there are different properties of these elements. We have the color coding. We have the group 1, 2, 3, 4, and so on, group 18. So we have the alkaline metals, alkaline earth metals, transition, other metals, metalloids, nonmetals, halogens, noble gases, lanthanides, and actinides. Now, class, why we need to review this periodic table? Because we will gonna be talking about some terms na gikan sa periodic table. So, as you can see here, ang kanang number at the top, we call it atomic number. So, let's focus on hydrogen. Look at the letter H. Kana si letter H, mao na ang symbol, element symbol. Kung ingon ko element name, you say hydrogen. Kung ingon ko symbol, H. Okay, H, hydrogen, it is in the group 1. And kanang mga number nga nasa top, each box, we call it atomic number. An atomic number is the same, is equal with protons and electrons. Again, kanang mga numbers sa babaw, every box. So for example, si hydrogen, si atomic number niya, 1. So mauna ang iyahang proton o electron. Sige, sa sunod, helium. Unsay atomic number ni helium? 2. So, si helium naa siya duha ka protons o duha ka electrons. Sige, we look at the element sodium. Asa ang sodium? Okay, na diri Na. Pila ang atomic number? That's 11. So 11 is the atomic number. That means 11 iyahang protons o iyahang electrons. Okay? So as you can see here, ang pag-arrange sa periodic table, one way is from lightest to heaviest. So si hydrogen may pinakagaan, kaduha si helium, sunod si lithium ug si beryllium. Okay, so these four elements are the light elements. Kung mingon tag light, gaan nga elements. Okay, let's have here. This is an atom. Okay, kaning moral X usa pa ni siya. This is an atom. Kaning naagdagandagan sa gawas, we call it electron. This inside kaning circle, that is nucleus. The proton is the color green, that is positive sign. Again, when I say proton from the word P, positive sign. Puingon tag neutron, red, that is walay charge, no charge. Again, balik ta. Inside kaning dako nga circle, we call it nucleus. Mao na ang pinaka-center sa atom. Ang kaning green, mao ni ang proton. Kung moingon tag proton, positive sign. Kaning red, this is neutron. Neutral, that means no charge. Kaning naa sa gawas sa circle, kaning gatuyok-tuyok, that is electron, and the charge is negative. Okay, naka-G? Okay. Now, to understand this lesson better, let's have first discuss the Big Bang Theory. So as you can see there, Big Bang Theory, this is the birth of the universe, and it explains the primordial creation and expansion of space at the beginning of time. Kung maingon tag primordial, that means pinakakaraan. That's very early or earliest time. That is primordial. Okay, so si Big Bang Theory, it explains sa pinaka-earliest creation, pinakaunang creation, ug ang pag-expand sa space. Okay, now let's proceed. The Big Bang Theory, so this is the most widely accepted theory. So mo ni ang for scientists, mo ni ang number one theory nga murag kanang gi-accept sa mga scientists. Kung may ng theory class, there is a possibility na pwede siya ma-change. Okay? Again, kung may ng theory, na siya possibility nga ma-change. For example, ikaw, imong gistudihan ang different theories, ang Big Bang Theory, nga imong nakita or nahatagan og evidence nga di man sayop man ang Big Bang Theory. So pwede nimo siya ma-change because it's still a theory. Pero kung law gani siya, di na nimo ni siya ma-change. Okay? So Big Bang Theory, this is the most widely accepted theory that the vast universe, vast meaning huge, dako, lapad, the huge or the vast universe grew out of something where all matter and energy were compressed to infinite density and heated to trillions of degrees. Of course, ang atong universe class, so it is said in the Big Bang Theory nga atong universe is nagkadako siya. So, in the universe, in the outer space, there is still an energy. There is a matter there. There is an energy. And they compress together, ihang compress. And then, with infinite density, kung may infinite density, bugat na dyan na siya. And it heated. Ipainit siya to trillions of degrees. Okay. So, a fraction second. So, after the explosion, after sa pagbuto, the universe was filled with quarks that combined to form protons and neutrons. Okay, balik ta diri ha. At first, ang matter og energy kay gi-compress to infinite density and heated to trillions of degrees mo na first nahitabo, gi-compress ang matter og energy with that heated to trillions of degrees. And then after second, after the explosion, the universe was filled with quarks. Kumingon tag quarks mo na pinakagamay. Okay, kumingon tag atom, dapay mas pinakagamay sa atom. And we call it quarks. So, ang kaning mga quarks, nag-combine ni siya para ma-form ang proton o neutron. So, diri na nag-start. Okay, gikan gani si proton o neutron, gikan sa quarks. Nag-combine ang mga quarks to form protons and neutrons. Proton is positively charged. Neutron is no charge. Moments later, protons and neutrons combine. Matter began to take form light elements. So after ni proton, okay, balik. Okay, quarks plus quarks equals proton and neutron. Proton plus neutron equals light elements. So, kanina si hydrogen, helium, lithium, beryllium, gikan din siya sa proton o neutron. And it is through the process called Big Bang Nucleosynthesis. Okay, na-form ang light elements, si hydrogen, helium, lithium, ug beryllium, na-form siya through the process of Big Bang nucleosynthesis. Okay, so unsa din ang Big Bang nucleosynthesis? Gani na theory man to, kani nucleosynthesis. Kung maingon tang nucleosynthesis, it refers to the process of creating new atomic nuclei from pre-existing nucleons, primarily protons and neutrons. So this is the process ni ang nucleosynthesis, where nag-make siya into a new atoms. Okay? Gikan sa naa na nga mga protons and neutrons. Okay. So again, protons, I want you to look at the symbol P plus. Neutrons is N and then it's like a circle at the top. Okay, so the Big Bang Theory, naana si Big Bang Theory, nagpredict siya nga ang early universe was very hot place. Naana sa Big Bang Theory nga ang early universe, ang pinakaunang universe jud kuno kay grabe ka init ka lugar. Init kasi nga even the particles of proton and neutron are destroyed during collision. So kani nga part is kanang if init gani kaayo as in grabe ka init kanang ma-destroy ang protons, ang particles of proton and neutron during collision. Kung ito collision is pag-combine na pag-collide na sa duha. Okay? So mao na nahitabo. Since Big Bang is an expansion of space, since moingon tag Big Bang is ang pagdako, paglapad sa space. So, when the universe expands, it cools. So, magkadako ang universe, magkalapad ang universe, magkabugnaw. Okay, balik ta ha. Ganina, pag pinaka-early yun nga universe, grabe kainit. So, tungod sa kainit, nabuak or na-destroy ang proton and neutron. So, wala siya nakakollide. Pero, according to Big Bang, na si Big Bang Theory nga, magkalapad gani ang universe, magkabugnaw. Diba? Parehara na ninyo? Magka-LDR gani mo, magkabugnaw ang relasyon. So, the same sa universe. So, magka-expand siya, magkalapad siya, magkabugnaw. So, 1 second after the explosion, the temperature slowly decreases. So, gikan sa grabe kainit nga destroy ang protons o neutron. So, nagkalapad man ang universe, nagkabugnaw siya hinahinay, ni-decrease iyang temperature to a point that is enough for the protons and neutrons to combine. So, pag-decrease na sa temperature, so, ang temperature dito sa universe is enough na siya para ang proton o neutrons makakombine. And that is where Big Bang nucleosynthesis started. Okay, nagsugod na. Okay, now, diri na ang serious part. We have isotopes of hydrogen. Kung ingon tag isotopes, it's like mga anak ni hydrogen. Diba? Kung ingon tag anak, bisag twins pa mo, kambal pa mo, naga po yung lalain og kartiyo, di ba, lalain og attitude. So, the same sa mga elements, sa mga light elements, naatay mga isotopes ng hydrogen. We have the protium, deuterium, and tritium. Kung ingon tag protium, from the word pro, usara ka proton. Again, kung ingon tag protium, usara ka proton and electron. But when I say deuterium, from the word deu, it's like 2. So, sa usa ka nucleus, naanay proton o neutron. Kung minta tritium, usa ka proton o duha ka neutron. Miss, nganong hydrogen man siya, miss? Sige, mautan ako. Pila ang proton ni hydrogen? Pila ang atomic number ni hydrogen? 1. So that means 1 iyahang proton. Tanawa na to yung mga anak be. Pila kabuk proton ni protium? Usa. Ni deuterium? Usa. Tritium? Usa. Anak gihapon siya ni hydrogen dili? Anak. Okay, kay usa-usa raman ka hydrogen. Okay, ana ha. So si protium, deuterium ug si tritium. So, nara. Si protium usa ka proton, deuterium usa ka proton usa ka neutron, tritium usa ka proton ug duha ka neutrons. So, naa siya'y tulo ka isotopes si hydrogen, si protium, deuterium, ug si tritium. Usa-usa raman ka proton. Next, kung moingon tag isotope, these are the elements nga naa siya'y same proton, same number of proton, pero different iyang number sa neutron. Okay? So for example, si helium. Si helium, pila na siya isotopes? Of course, na siya isotope. So, pila man ang atomic number ni helium? 2. So, pila ang proton? 2. So, dapat ihang mga isotopes 2 ra jud na. Pero, lain siya og number sa neutron. The same ni hydrogen. So, same rag proton, but lain neutron. Okay, class. So, here, class, we have here the helium. Giunsa pag buhat ni helium using the nucleosynthesis. Ganina si hydrogen man to. Karon si helium. Okay, si helium na form siya using duha ka deuteron. Okay, balik ta. Pila gito ka deuteron? Deuteron or deuterium, usa ka proton ug usa ka neutron. Sige, ato i-combine. Usa ka proton, usa ka neutron, usa ka proton, usa ka neutron, duha ka deuteron man. So pila ka proton? Duha. Pila ka neutron? Duha. Sige. So, kung ingon tag duha ka proton, unsa man na siya nga element? Kung tan-awa ang periodic table, that is helium. Okay. So, 2 protons plus 2 neutrons. So, 2 protons, duha ka atomic number. 2 atomic number, that's helium. Neutrons, 2 plus 2 equals 4. Mass na, atomic mass na niya. Next. Okay. Ako na I think same na siya. Okay. I mean, this is the another way pag-form pod. So, 1 proton, i-combine into 1 triton. So, 1 proton plus 1 proton 2, duha ka neutron. This is another way. Ganina, mo ni ang one way sa pag-make sa helium. This is another way. So, nakahimo na tag helium. Now, let's try to check the helium isotopes. Nasa diha isotopes ang helium means? Yes. So, na duha ka buok. Si helium 3 o si helium 4. Sayo na kayo sa guhon, si helium. Helium 3 o helium 4. Helium 3, that means, asa man? Yeah. Helium 3, dara tulo. But iyang proton 2 ra gihapon. Same ni helium 4. Okay, next. Yung sa pagbuhat ni lithium. Si lithium is from helium. Pila gini ka proton ang helium? Duha. Duha ka neutron pod. Plus triton. So, 2 plus 1 equals 3. 2 plus 2 equals 4. So, 3 ka protons. Tanawa ang tanawa ang periodic table. Unsa nga element ang naay 3 ka atomic number? Yeah, that is lithium. So, nauna na siya. Okay? So, here, kani another way pod. Kani bits. This one sad. Unsa man nga element? Si helium plus helium. Duha ka proton o, upat ka protons o upat ka neutrons. Unsa man na siya nga element? Tanawa. Upat ka protons, so that means 4 ang iyang atomic number. Unsa siya nga element? That is beryllium. Manaon na siya. Sag-uhan ninyo ha, ang formula. Okay. So, since lithium and beryllium are heavier, di ba upat man to kabuk light element, hydrogen, helium, lithium, and beryllium. So, since lithium and beryllium are heavier, it requires a lot of energies to form. That is the reason why there are only a portion of these elements in the universe compared to hydrogen and helium. So, si hydrogen and helium, daghan kay na sila sa universe. Pero si lithium ug si beryllium, gamay ra kay na sidto sa universe. Yan naman, kay mga bugat man ni sila, ug mga bugat gani siya nga elements, nag-need siya og daghan nga energy. Okay? Mao nang gamay ra ang lithium beryllium sa universe. Okay. Sa universe na to, class, we have 75% nga hydrogen dito. Okay? And 25% helium. So light from distant galaxies are from glowing elements which emit spectra of particular frequencies, primarily hydrogen and helium. Mo na usually if gana, 'di ba? If mag-search mo sa Google og galaxy, we have different types of galaxy man. And our galaxy is Milky Way, 'di ba? Milky Way atong galaxy. Ang Earth kina sa Milky Way galaxy. So kani class, if yung i-search ang galaxy, usually makakita dyan mo yan nga lights, di ba? Like, grabe ka, nindot kang glowing elements. So actually, these glowing elements, mostly ani is hydrogen and helium. King hydrogen and helium, may pinakadaghan sa universe. So since the universe continues to expand, so as what I have said earlier, ang atong universe nagkalapad. So minutes after the explosion, the temperature continuously drops, making the particles unable to combine due to the insufficient amount of energies. So mauna, kay magkalapad man ang universe nato, magkabugnaw. So once magkabugnaw, wala na kaayoy energy or hina gamay ra ka ang temperature. So dili siya maigo para mag-make into another elements. Okay? So what happened is that, so once nga mag-combine ang particles sa kuan kana sa space, mo bounce back siya as what you can see there. Mo bounce back siya. So that means wala na siya elements nga ma-form. So that's why four ra jud ka elements ang naa sa universe: hydrogen, helium, lithium ug beryllium. Okay, ngano ganing gamay ra si lithium ug beryllium kay yes, bugat-bugat man sila o bugat-bugat gani ang elements, maglisod need siya og dako nga energy, taas nga temperature para maka-form into another elements. But mao man na. So, like magka-expand man ang universe, magka-bugnaw man siya. So, dili enough. It's not enough. The temperature is not enough to form another elements. Mo bounce back ra siya. So again, these are the light elements: the hydrogen, helium, lithium, and beryllium. They are formed through the process called Big Bang nucleosynthesis. So again, class, please write down or write the notes, the important details, especially kani mga formula, pila ka helium, ana-ana. Okay, so on Wednesday, I will also have an oral individually. This is graded. I hope you will watch this and you need to watch this one. So thank you everyone. See you tomorrow.